Hard to believe. Next month will mark 18 years since the introduction of the iPhone, which means the students graduating from Maine's high schools this spring never knew what it was like to live in a world without smartphones. But the students who come after them may get a little taste of that life if a bill calling for schools to set cell phone policies in Maine becomes law. So as of now, legislatures in 35 states have enacted laws either curbing or outright banning the use of cell phones in schools. Some of them will only take effect after this school year ends. A few states left it up to their education departments to encourage school systems to come up with their own rules on this matter. And that is essentially what the bill being considered here in Maine would do. And it is gaining momentum in the legislature. But as News Center Maine's Alex Haskell reports, not everyone is dialed in.
It's a growing concern across Maine. Students on their cell phones in the classroom.
It really was a factor in me deciding to get done probably 4 years earlier than I really would have planned to.
Republican State Representative Sheila Lyman, a former teacher, says she saw firsthand how cell phones can disrupt learning.
It brought a lot of social issues into the school.
That's why she's backing LD 1234, a bill making its way through the State House. It would require public school districts in Maine to create and enforce their own policies prohibiting cell phone use in classrooms.
I struggle with mandate versus local control, but the mandate was really allowing for locals to come up and establish their own policy, which I think is the correct thing to do.
The bill has bipartisan support, including from Democratic Representative Michael Brennan.
It's a good first step.
Brennan notes the bill includes an important exception. Districts must allow students access to their phones during certain emergencies.
They'll determine under what circumstances those emergencies warrant students having access to cell phones.
Not everyone is on board with banning phones outright. At a recent Portland School Board meeting where a proposal to limit phone use was being discussed, some parents voiced concerns.
I need to be in touch with my daughter very often during the day as plans change, practices are canceled.
These are the kinds of conversations every district could soon be having if LD 1234 becomes law. Representative Lyman believes it's the most responsible way to tackle phone use in school.
There is a real issue out there.
The bill remains under consideration and a vote has not yet been scheduled. Alex Haskell, News Center, Maine.